I'm trying to pull up my Lego Spider-Man. I didn't know cereal can get soggy with something else.
Where's the bag?
All right, so we are good to go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. All right, y'all. So what we're gonna do is gonna start this evolution for the ending of those are really loud out there. All right, so all of everything should be towards the end of this. So I was trying to think of what we're going to do for the outer experience of this poster. And I wasn't sure. I'm still not sure what I wanted to do because there's a lot of empty space here. And yeah, most of everything that you can see is in the center of the piece. So yeah, but I like this one. This is a really good one. I think we got pretty far on this experience here. Let's make sure that I can see. I can check the channel. 15 people. Wow. I have 15 people watching. Let's go. Let's go. So what we can do is we can add, let me see, I have the other side of the marker. What else can we add? Oh, yeah, yep. What to do. Oh, this is an island. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to add the edges of this island. That's what we'll do. And we'll try to finish that up as part of the ending of this. This is pretty epic. I'm not even going to lie. I've made a lot of things this year, but all in all, this has really become something of its own. It really has. Yep, it really, really has. And thank you guys for joining, because a lot of people added characters that I had no idea was possible. So I appreciate that, y'all, so much, so much. Because just like I stated, a lot of times, I know what to add, but simplicity is the easiest way to get things done. So a lot of people said to add characters that they knew of, add things in places that really helped push this. Yeah. Yep. Oh, I see all of this empty back here too. We're gonna put some stuff back here too. Yeah, I'm gonna put some stuff back here. So yeah, I mean, if you wanna add something before the end of this, you're welcome to. Because I had a lot of fun, a whole lot of fun doing this, and without y'all, it would have just been me up here drawing the whole time, you know, by myself. Which I didn't let that happen. I was like, yo, can you add this? Can you put this here? What about this part right here? Does this work? Yep. And I did that. And I made that a part of the experience. So thank you, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What is supposed to be over here, though? I think this is more grass, though. And we'll just add this as grass texture on the way out of here. It's gonna be an empty. It'll be an empty spot right here. Real quick. Real quick. Add another that. Another of that. And another of this. So I guess I didn't add enough details back here as well. I could have made this a building too. Yep. Oh, yeah. We gotta add. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the whole entire 2 hours of drawing. Sorry. This is definitely gonna be the whole 2 hours. So I'm just gonna add like debris, all types of debris over here in this little area of debris. Yep. So most of the edge of this is just like I stated, like this is all just an island. And the rest of everything at the bottom, I guess, we'll just have to figure it out on the way towards the end of the stream. Oh my gosh. I guess this wasn't really adding out. But we're here. Nothing to worry about. We're here. My son's in the background. He is
Fixing my Spider-Man.
there we go. He's fixing his Spider-Man. Not that it's broken, just it's brand new.
So I broke a piece of dog, so
You broke the pieces. Okay. 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 DLM, what are you drawing? I am drawing a island, and there's just like a bunch of people, a bunch of situations. There's zombies, there's horses, nine tails, there's venom. There's just like a bunch of stuff going on. It's anti-venom. Just there's a helicopter. Just like chaos, like the Where's Waldo type situation.
just said that.
Although we're just not looking for people, we're just looking at this as something that's happening. That's really it.
You didn't draw Liquid Spider-Man yet.
I did not, and I didn't plan on it.
You should.
Why?
Because it's two anti-venom, so you should draw Spider-Man too.
So yeah, so the idea was for me to just draw as many things as possible on this blank piece of paper. It's actually a poster paper, so it's quite large. It's a 22 by 28 size poster. And yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with this because people from the chat like, hey, can you draw this? And I was like, yeah, absolutely, I can draw stuff. And draw whatever it is that you want. I'm drawing dogs, people, zombies, Superwoman, Supermom, Captain Hook, just like everything that would be fun, I guess. That's what I've been doing. Yeah. So if you want to add something to the list of, just let me know, and I'll add it before I end this, because this will probably be the last day that I'm drawing on this one. I'll probably start another poster with a whole different genre of stuff, a new image, new reasons, new added everything. What's up, Ruby? Hola. Can you speak in Spanish? I could, but I don't know how to speak in Spanish. I wish I could. That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun.
I think it's grassy for a C.
I
think it's grassy for a C.
Yeah, I believe so too. Same. DLM, can you speak Spanish? Can you speak? You said no, I wish. Oh man, we're both in the same boat. I'm glad we got water.
It's the first.
You said I draw very well, Ruby. Thank you. Roxanne. Oh, Roxanne. Thank you. How you doing? Welcome back. Hebrew? Hebrew?
I don't know.
I don't know how to speak Hebrew either. My only language at this point right now is English.
My dad knows.
I don't know any other languages.
My dad knows.
Nope.
No, I'm going to tell him a word that you know.
No, I don't know any other.
No, you really know the word in Spanish.
I know a bunch of words in Spanish.
Yeah.
I just don't know how to speak it fluently.
What do you mean? You literally said...
I speak words, but I don't know how to speak in...
Sentences?
Sentences, correct.
Oh.
I can't form sentences because I haven't learned that part, yeah. But like I said, this is the island.
You should not say F word. Spanish.
Okay, I think we're pretty past that point where I'm actually not.
Yeah.
I'm not
But you
actually.
said-
Oh, it's okay. Like I know you're trying to bring it back up, but it's quite okay.
Can I have more Legos then?
No,
Why?
because I'm streaming and I'm not like buying Lego stuff.
I want more Legos.
I heard you the first time you said it, and the
I
third
want
time.
more Legos.
Ask your mom.
What do you mean that's my mom?
Yeah, ask
She's
her.
gonna get me everything for Christmas.
Well, here comes Christmas.
My Christmas list is 200.
There goes Christmas then.
I can't add anything else.
You can speak Hebrew? Oh, stop. Let's go. Let's go.
I saw you reacted to that.
I'm just reading backwards. I do not speak English, but I am learning it. Nice. I should definitely. I should definitely learn that language though, for real. Because it's not a difficult language at all. I just don't put in the time. Like I put in drawing, I just don't. I just really don't. And that's my fault. You know what? I think this part of the this part we got to work on real quick because there's this edge right here that needs some attention. Yep. Yeah, there's like nothing going on over here. I can put other people or situations on that side. You said your son exposed you? Yeah, he does that a lot. It's because he's trying to blackmail me. Yeah,
What?
He wants to buy some more Lego characters.
Lego.
Yeah. I understand.
No.
I won't fail though.
You don't understand. I like building.
What do you mean? How do I not understand? I seen what you did with the first Lego, the first 10, 15 minutes we were in the house. I seen what you did to it. So how do I not know?
I want more sets.
I heard that. And I mean, there's like a bunch of the new characters out, but we haven't gone to the store and we haven't looked at anything that could be in our budget because we're not spending hundreds of dollars on Lego stuff. We're just not. Lego has its own bank account, and I don't have the same bank account as Lego.
I still Lego.
I heard you. You said I watched Door. Does it count that I know Spanish?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. It sure does. This perspective. Okay. Yeah, he has the most energy of any other person I know of.
Can I have cereal?
No, you can get something to eat. You can well, you'd have to warm up in the oven. Oh gosh. Yeah. You wait till I start streaming and talking about you're hungry. Yeah. Welcome. It's cool though. We're here, y'all. We're here, y'all. I like this drawing though. I don't know, like my subscribers at this point changed based on what I was drawing. But the last couple of posters I made, like it always changes. But I was thinking of doing I don't know, just some more of these posters because I like this, but if people want to be entertained, I have to figure out how to entertain people. And yeah, I'm not really sure. Somebody told me that they were going to save the stream I did yesterday. So I'm like, wait, I've never heard that before. And I save people's videos and stuff, right? Like when I watch stuff that I feel is important and, you know, hit a mark, I will save it. But I've never heard anybody say that they were going to save any of my live streams. So I was like, maybe I should continue to do this. Maybe this is something that I could really invest in because it's important. It's like a milestone, right? Sometimes, yeah, sometimes it just hits like that. You said, what are you drawing you imagined? I think it is written done. Oh yeah, so the edge. So this is just the island. So I'm trying to get the edge of the island and then we'll be done. Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all of this open space here on the paper, but I'm just doing all of the edges. Can you see that? Everything is like broken off. And yeah, I just have to finish the edges. Yep. So I can complete it. Yep. That's it. See this? I'm trying to finish whatever these little spots are because this is pretty empty. I didn't put anything over here, but I mean, I can easily just put I don't know, nothing, I guess, at this point. Maybe a store. Yeah, a house. Maybe a building. Maybe just a shed. Just put a shed. So old broken down shed. With some trash in the back of it. You know, places. Yeah. Yeah. You know, stuff like that. With a sign that says, do not trespass. No. It says no. Yep. And I like this. I've never done this before. Like where I just come up with something and I'm like, oh, that's it. There you go. And it looks perfect. Absolutely perfect. Dottie, ooh, what's up, Dottie? How you doing? You said, what are you drawing? I'm finishing the edges of this island. That's really it. Because I started from this area, worked my way all the way through here, all the way to the end here. Yeah. So I'm just making sure that everybody stays on the island. My camera stand is in the way. Yeah. Just making sure that everybody. Yeah. And I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Just make them look like they're islands. I guess the next poster that I draw, maybe it'll be the same or maybe something different. I don't know. It just really depends. It really depends on what, you know, others might like or somebody might gravitate to it and I might continue to do more and more like that. But yeah, this is my first one I've ever done before. I've never done a poster this big before, with such connectivity, such you know, differences. So yeah, yeah. So this edge at the bottom. So I'm working on this one. I'm working on this. Yep, anything to help me finish up the end of this. You said, whoa, how long have you spent drawing it? 3 days. We took 3 days drawing this. I took, I'm about 10 hours in, I think. Yeah, I think it's like 10 hours. Yep. But it's been fun though. Like I said, I've never done anything like this before. So the feeling of something brand new gave me a lot of good energy. And everybody kept adding stuff. So people wanted a bunch of different things to add to the poster, and you know, it made the experience like 50 times better. than I thought it was going to be. So yeah, sometimes you guys just got to take things and run with it, you know, even if it's not yours, you know. Yeah, you just got to take it for your, you know, what you can get for it. You know, you can pawn it in for other stuff. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. So yeah, I'm just finishing up the edges of this little island piece, and yeah, maybe we can start on something else. I like the fact that there's white on the outer edges, although I could add more stuff, but I figured that this is what it was supposed to look like, so it's a good start. Yep, it's a really good start. Really, really, really good start. Maybe I'll do more of them. Maybe this will just be the form that fits my streams. Even though, like, you know, there's not like 1,000 people watching, that would be really nice. Like everybody's like cheering and laughing. Everybody's like saying, "Hey, I can't believe you drew that," and you know, what are you gonna draw next? You know, questions and answers, and people saying, you know, positive things and blah 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 blah. You know, all that stuff. It would really be. It would really help. It would really help. Yep. But that's what I'm doing. I'm just doing the edges. Really? You said add a Pikachu. I can add a Pikachu. Yep. If please add to a Pikachu. Wait. If please add to a Pikachu. I already subscribed. Ruby, you subscribed? Did you subscribe? Wait. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Nope, I can't see it up there. Okay, what's happening? Okay, well, I can't see that part. Well, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. Does that mean you're gonna come back and watch more of the streams? Is that what you're gonna do, Ruby? Is that it? Is that how you are gonna spend some of your days? Encouraging me to draw things that I've never drawn before? Because that would be cool. That would be real cool. Yep, because I'm working my way to get my monetization. And that would really help. Like it just helps like buy pens, markers, paper, just stuff like that. Like every dollar helps. Every subscription helps because, well, because I made it. I really did. And it's all because of y'all. Yep. It's all because of y'all. I can draw. I can draw. Do y'all want me to sing? No, 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 no. I'm just playing. We're not going to do that. Then I know you guys will unsubscribe if I start singing. I can play music, but I definitely probably should not sing during live streams for sure. Not saying I can't sing because I know I can. I just believe in myself that I can. But live streams, no, probably not. I can talk, but singing, my son probably, I don't know. He probably would say no too. Yeah, he'd probably be like, no, I think you should just stick to drawing. That's what he would probably say. And I believe him because I'm better at that than it is. Because either that, I would be, you know, on tour right now making, you know, people happy that I was singing and they'd be dancing and stuff like that. You said hello, new to your chat. Easy. What's happening? I said easy. I'm going to call you easy now. Eyes of Art. I like that. This looks really cool. Did you see the rest of it though? Did you see all of it? It goes all the way down there. all the way. There's like tons of situations and things and people and Ninetales from Pokemon. There's somebody's dog right here. Oops, did I color over top of it? I did. Oops. Yeah, there's like tons of things going on. But I'm gonna draw a Pikachu. Just give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna draw a Pikachu down here. Just standing on the edge right here. Just doing just that. 1 second. Yep. Let's see if I can find a good reference. Let's see. Let me see if I draw them like nice and big, so at least you'll get the reference. Yeah. Oops, too much line at the bottom. That's cool. I'll put something in front of them. Can you see him? Oh wait, I gotta change the. What else can I put? I'll just use his. Just use his electric. I'll just draw all over top of his body, and then that will be perfect. Okay, so Pikachu is the reason why the island is collapsing. It's your fault. Your fault. Yep. Now we got the end of the story. Oh man, I just tapped again on the for real. I just really did that. I tapped too hard. Sorry. Got real. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Do not like making mistakes. Is this white? That's white. Okay. Got a little. Why am I just running directly into the camera stand today? Oh my gosh. It must be that Pikachu energy. Can I just get rid of his nose too? Yep. You said he's so cute. Yeah, he's the reason why the entire island is falling apart. Yeah. Cuteness kills, huh? Yeah. Yep. Yep. A little Pikachu there. A little destructive Pikachu. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. That's that's really good. Craziness. I like that one. Although a little smudge there. A little smudge. All right, let's see. Because I have to make sure that the bottom of this is perfect. Anybody else want to add anything? Y'all want to add anything before I finish this up? Anything at all? Anything at all? Any character? Maybe a balloon, maybe a horse, maybe some money, maybe $1 billion bag. I don't know. Anything to add to this amazing poster. Yes, anything. You can add anything. You said, do you draw since childhood? My very first picture, right? Check this out. Okay. Yes, I am an older person. So we didn't have, the type of technology we got today, obviously. But what I saw was I wanted to make animations. So I couldn't figure out how to get the picture stop moving, right? So one day I was like, let me go get a tape, right? A little VHS. You put a VHS in the VHS player and you can record what's on TV. That's what I did. And I was like, oh, well, that's cool. And I'm learning all of this for the first time. I'm asking questions, taking notes. And I was like, well, I want that character. How do I get this character right here? How do I get this character? Because it kept moving. It went to a different scene, blah, blah, blah. So I stopped it. Once I was recording, I stopped it. And I was like, oh, now I stopped it. Then I was like, okay, well, let me get a piece of paper. And I traced it. Boom, that was my first drawing. And it was perfect. Like if you're tracing something, there's almost no mistakes. And that made me believe that I could draw anything. And I mean anything. And that's where it started when I was a kid. Yep. Yep. And I've been drawing ever since. I've never stopped drawing. Never. I was at work. I used to draw. I would go places. I would draw on people's property. I would find any way, shape, or form to create. And that's what I've been doing. And I enjoy it. I really do. I went to this concert, right? And so they had a concert inside the building. And so I took it upon myself to bring a marker. Now, when you go to places, you should always bring something, either emergency or sorry, I'm trying to get this camera. There we go. So I just keep running into oh my gosh. Anyway, so I brought these markers, right? So anywhere I go, I have to bring something. Emergency, I bring gloves. I bring anything that could be helpful in any situation. So I brought a marker, okay? Because you just never know. Somebody might want your what's it called? Your autograph. Somebody might want you to sign something, et cetera, et cetera. So I did. And on the way into this building, it was brand new. So every time I think of things that are brand new, I always think of people who tag them, who want to draw on it. And I was like, oh, this would be cool. And then I just left it alone because I was like, it's not my property, et cetera, et cetera. So what happened was we go inside the building, we're waiting for the concert to start, and they had us line in. So let's just say this is the beginning of the building, right? So you come into the building and you have to go downstairs, but they had us wait in this area before we went downstairs into the building, right? Something like this. And so on the way down, I was like, oh, shoot, people have been drawing on the walls. And I was like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be here for. So before the concert started, I had to go to the bathroom. I went into the bathroom, and there was art in the bathroom. I was like, oh, I'm breaking out my marker, and I just started drawing on the walls. Yep, I sure did. So after I finished drawing in the bathroom, I go outside. I'm like, oh, this is perfect opportunity. I was like, I'm gonna go back upstairs because there's a stairway into the basement of the place where we were at for the show. And I was like, I'm gonna draw, and I did, and we drew on the walls for the rest of the night. The concert was cool, but the drawing part, oh my gosh, I was just drawing all over the place, and I had a red marker, so I added my signature. Yeah, and it was like the best experience ever. So like sometimes when you get started on things, you just don't know how to stop, and it's okay. It really is. So no, I've never at this point never stopped drawing, and I don't think I ever will. No, I don't think I ever need to either, because everything is worth it. When I get into my new house, I'm gonna draw on the door, and that's gonna be my signature. Yep, 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 yep. Why not? It's mine. Why not? Well, why not? So yeah, I'm just adding the edges to this because I'm almost finished. Just like I said, there's some little spots and stuff that I haven't added any drawings, so I'll just add whatever, and yeah, and that'll be a part of this everlasting poster. I don't know what this is, so we'll come back to that part. I don't. I think this is underwater. Yeah, I think this was underwater. I don't know. I started on it, said I was gonna come back, and I never really did. So, oh well. Oh well. Let me add a little bit here too. And all I'm doing is just like making like little tiny dots, little scratches here and there. And the more that I fill in, the more it looks like it's supposed to be there. So that's the part of drawing that I really enjoy. I really do. You said I am learning to draw digital. Let's go, Ruby. Let's go. It is very difficult. Actually, that's what you say now, but give it like a month or two and you'll be like, I got this. That's what you're gonna say. You're gonna look up and be like, I got this. Sheesh, let's go. But I am doing well. See, that's what's up. That's what's up. You said it's already 3. What? It's already 3:40 a.m. No, it's only 8:48 p.m. I gotta go to sleep. All right, good night, DLM. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for your additives for the poster as well too. Pikachu thanks you. Yep. Pikachu thanks you so much. Thanks for being here. Yeah, get some sleep. Enjoy the rest of your morning. Yep, yep, yep. Thanks for stopping by. Yep, yep, yep. 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 This is like the realest part of my day. I mean, other than my son, he's real too, but yeah, he draws too, or he plays with his Lego, or he plays Mario. Those are like the realest things for him too, because he's really good at it, really good at these, and I can't match some of it. He beats me all the time in Mario Kart, like every time. So he's like, "Oh, it's all about the start," and I'm like, "Yeah, I do start out, but then I get bum rushed by every single thing, going on in the game." So, yeah, 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 yep. But it's fun though. Everybody's got their, what's the word? Everybody has their own. Oh man, I forgot the word just that quick. It's not their muse. Their break. No. Oh, what the heck is it called? I don't know. I had it. It's gone. I'm not worried about it. Well, let me move the poster over since I'm moving. Let's see. Ruby says in. Okay. Got it. Got it. Ruby, where you from? You said you like Spanish. Where you from? From El Salvador? From Spain? What part of the universe do you live in? Yeah, you guys can add whatever you want to. Venezuela. I should have said Colombia. Man, I should have said that. Dang it. That's a really nice place. Do you enjoy like the culture? Do you enjoy all of that? I probably would love being out there too. I know they got good art out there too, don't they? You got good places to art. Oh wait, these are supposed to be feet. Let's do that. They're heading inside. You say you? Oh, I live in the States. I live in Virginia. Yep. Virginia. Been here for a couple years now. It's really interesting to think about that. All right, we can't see anything from this area on, so let's add. And John had to make this one. This is John right here. This is his girlfriend. This is a zombie. This is another zombie with a floaty on. There's a zombie's head. There's a zombie's leg. There's a zombie in the water face down. Here's a zombie right here trying to get the people who are still alive because he wants their brains. And it says, welcome for brains pools. Yeah. No, it says, we come for brains and pools. That's what it says right here. It says hot zombie pool. Yeah. John had me draw this one. So I thought that was pretty cool. Really cool additive to this experience. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Let me see. I'm trying to think of something else I can tell you guys because I'm always working on something. I don't know. Like, what would you guys want as far as content is concerned? Like, if you've already subscribed, let me know something that I could add to the stream. I mean, it could be anything that would, be worth me doing for 2 or 3 days or something like that. Because my son and I, we started a podcast. It's called It's My Time. And I really like it. It's just us sitting down, asking questions to each other. And yeah, that's really it. I think the next one that we're gonna do, we're gonna be using balloons, blowing up balloons and tying them for the podcast stream. So we'll probably do it live. And I thought that would be something fun for us to do. See who can make like the best balloon character. You know, maybe you guys can vote on it, or you know, you guys can add something. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out different things for us to do. So that's what we're going to do. Hey, big guy, can you bring me one of the balloon characters? And yeah, I mean, I always think of like really wild things for us to do. Yeah. You see? You see? I got it. So we just started.
I just made that.
Started figuring. Well, he just made this as he was walking in here. But yeah, we're trying to figure out like different things to do during the stream. So, and I thought it'd be a fun idea. Like we can spend the stream doing something creative. Because that's what we are. We're makers. We're creators. And I just thought it'd be something fun. Got some nice colors for balloons, and yep. Here, you can take this back. Thank you. You said I had never seen someone drawing done, only marker, and now I'm not sure if written to. Wait, what? I'm not sure what that means. You talk about somebody finishing a drawing, you've never seen that before? Kind of confused on that. Because I am using markers, and I don't really use pens too often because the ink it just doesn't do it. Yeah, you're like right there in the. Yeah, you're right there. I didn't realize this edge was going to be so massive too.
Look, I just remade it.
Nice. That's a different character for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Looks like somebody's sitting at the table. I think that's what it is. It's somebody sitting at a table. Got it. Got it. You said you don't know how to write English in English? Can you use a Google or the translator? I mean, I can always say something in Spanish, and I can just translate it and try to say it in Spanish. That would be fun. That would be really healthy for me to figure out some of the words, like get used to some of the words. Man, I do know Spanish, but like I said, I can't speak it. Like I can't form the, yeah, can't form sentences. I must go. All right, Ruby. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for the smiley face too. Thank you.
No.
All right, well, I guess that's it. I'm just adding filler to the edge. Like when people come up to look at the poster, their eyes at least will go to something that looks similar, similar, similar. Somebody's trying to climb down. I gave him a rope. Dang, Ruby, you took all of the people with you. Okay. Yeah, that's part of the ending is not really, yeah, it's not really. I'm not saying it's not good, just it's an ending. It's a sorrow ending. I mean, starting the post, it's like weird too, because like I've been seeing this like for my past streams, like in the beginning of the stream, like there's nobody there. People will come in and ask questions and be like, hey, I'm new, I've never seen this before. And then I'm like, oh, and I'll tell you what they're, I'll tell you what I'm doing. And then people will be like, bye, I'm gone. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then like somewhere on the in between where I've finished like tons and tons part of the poster, people are like really into it, like super into it. Then I'm like at the end of it, and I don't really get the same response. Especially when you tell people they're about to end something, or like, oh, I gotta go. I gotta go before he turns off the stream. I gotta go before the end of the movie, like that's what I get a lot. So I might stop telling people that I'm gonna end something or this is the end of the poster. Because then you'll just never know. You'll just be here because you want to be here and not because, yeah. Because I want this to be good. Like, this is a really good feeling. But once again, like, you can ask, thank you, Ruby. You can ask for me to just draw something. I mean, whatever. Just, I mean, that's why we're here. That's what we're here for. like a little scarecrow at the end of there. And I'll just draw whatever. Just make whatever. I do like to draw birds though. I think birds are really something else. Yep. Just drew that bird real quick, just like that. No handles, just perfection. I think anybody can do this. Tell you the truth. There's nothing really difficult about it. I mean, other than the fact that I'm doing something consistently, that's really it. But I'm about to put on music. I'm getting bored as it is. God dang, nobody's talking to me. Can hear my own thoughts. My son's in the other room yelling. Yeah, so what I told myself is that I can work on my perspective drawings because a lot of times when I do draw posters, they're just flat. But if I just add like a little bit here and there, I can feel the perspective being correct, and um, I don't have to overthink on it because yeah, it's just like it's easy. I don't know, like I just feel like it's so easy to draw. And maybe because I've been doing it for such a long time, but then again, I'm like, I've never done this before. I've drawn before, obviously, but never none of these characters, these positionings. Um, yeah, I never even thought about doing anything like this either. Doing small perspective, and it like really is good. Yeah, and I learned a lot on the way. I learned how to manage colors and rendering perspectives and not tripping over like the details because nobody can see the details until they're up close. But still, like even from far away, you can tell like there's a person. You can tell there's another person. You can tell this is a fish, and you're gone. Okay. Yep. Stop talking about it. Just stop talking about it. Yep. Yep. Stop talking about it. You're boring people by talking about it. I think I'm the only person here now. No. This. Oh, I want to watch another movie now. What's a good movie to watch? On Tubi, Amazon, Netflix? What's a good movie? What's a good place to go to? So yeah, I'm finishing up this poster, which is it's not bad at all. Not a bad feeling at all. And yo, I can really draw whatever. Like just really draw whatever I feel will help carry this poster to the top. I got zombies, I got fish, I got horses, I got somebody's dog, I got my son's Lego non-venom character up here. Yep. Oh, let me just move this to the left. I'm like all in the middle of the way. Perfect. Yep. So it's been a really good experience. Not even gonna lie. A really good experience doing something that I can do. What else? Like, okay, so there's another question. Like, what can you do then? Like, what do you think you can do based on your superpowers? Because these are my superpowers. I realized that, and I was like, I know everybody else probably can draw, right? But I'm really good at drawing. That's just really it. And other people are really good at drawing. So we have equal superpowers, right? So what can you do with your superpowers? I still want another person climbing this. That would be nice. It's like there's a monster. He's just falling. It's like hanging on. No, I'm almost there. I think he's gonna fall. Let me see if somebody's gonna help him. Yep, I think somebody's gonna come and help him. I got you, Jack. I'm not gonna let you fall. I got you. Perspective. Or maybe it's a zombie. Maybe it's like a zombies at the end of that. And you're like expecting somebody to help, but it's a zombie. Oh, what would you do? Would you grab for the zombie, or would you just let yourself fall because it's a zombie? Like, no, you can't have my. Are you finishing with your food from earlier? Because if you are, you need to do something with it so you can find something else to. Yeah. Yeah, please do that. All right, do something with that because I'm pretty sure. Yep, it's still there. It's still there. Yeah, he's gonna fall. I'm not even gonna tell you. I mean, I just did tell you he's gonna fall. He's definitely gonna fall because zombies. I should put a post. Let me see a post right here. Zombie. Beware. Beware zombies. Maybe you didn't read the sign before. Maybe that's what it was. You didn't read the sign where it says beware zombies. You got too close and well, there's a zombie right here. He wants your blood. Are you gonna give it to him? You're gonna give him your delicious brains. I'm just saying. I'm just making up stuff as I go because I'm bored. I'm not bored of drawing, just like my mental is all over the place. It's just yep. I'm glad there's two people there. I'm glad there's two people. Wait, did you like the stream too? Are you one of the people who liked the stream? Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm just gonna draw uh, something out here. Maybe it's a tree. Maybe it's an apple tree. Maybe it's that one tree that you drove past every single day of the week. It's like, I wonder if that tree would ever fall. Yep, it's still hanging on. You lose. Aha. It's that one tree. That one tree hill. It's from that TV show where they go and they chop down a bunch of trees and stuff, and then they tell you about it because they know they're going to get a bunch of money. It's that show. And the tree's like, psych, I'm not going nowhere. What are you going to do? Maybe it's somebody. No, I was going to add somebody hanging on the edge of it too, but that's too much. I'm doing too much. That is way too much. All right, y'all. I think we're finished. Not even gonna lie. This was super easy to do. It really was. Oh yeah. I got bored real quick. All right, so there is. I want to watch a scary movie. Not a scary movie, but something that has good. Yeah. This might be it. This might be the end of the stream. I've been streaming for an hour. I don't really get much feedback today, so. Yep. Man. Hold on. I thought of. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I think. Only what I do. Only what I do. But this is just like, this has been really interesting. I think I'm gonna call it here though, because I've done so much during this, and I'm not really sure if I want to do anything else. This is supposed to be a tent. Let me see. Nope, I don't want to add anything there either. Let me see what else I can add as I go. Oh, this area down here is like super blank. Let's add something real quick too. There's a couple spots that I got like some blank stuff. Yeah, but I was really wishing I would add more stuff to it, but I really don't know what else to add to this island. So yeah, I guess I'm fine with that. I just wish I had thousands of people in here cheering me on, like, yo, I can't believe you drew that. That was such an awesome stream, and you're awesome. You know, stuff like that. That'd be cool to feel every single day as I stream. Yep, that would be really cool. You wanna know why? Because I made it. I made it. Yep. Perspective. It's all uphill from here. Oh, I still didn't tell anybody what this is though. Nobody asked about it either. That's crazy. So our cameras, there's like two people watching, I think I'm watching and somebody else is watching, but so okay, so in the future, I hope this is not a kid listening either, because I want this to be an adult so you can hear. In the future, we'll have different technology, right? Cameras, phones, and stuff like that. Something about the difference. But in the future, you can use psionics to take pictures. Okay. And so this is part of the psionics. So it's still a way to view things, but you can mentally see what someone else is thinking. You can use that portion of your brain that we don't use right now in the future. I can't tell you when because, well, there's no such thing as time, but that's what's going to happen in the future. And that's what this is. See, somebody left already. I just know it. I know it. I know it. But it's fun to tell people stuff like this because, well, because I made it. I was the one who helped make it true because I said it. I said it out loud. Yep. 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 So yeah, I think it's pretty incredible that um, we can do anything. Like not just because someone said, but because we have the tools, we also have the mindset already to do anything that we can and we will get it. And so all you have to do is be present for it. And you can assume sometimes as well that it's possible. So, and I take these things very serious. So if I'm telling you this is no cap. I'm not capping. See, there's no cap. And yeah, so that's part of our future because things have to change, and no matter what you do, it will change. But we just got to be ready for it. Got to be willing. Got to be open. You know, not just because the news, not because the government, just because you're willing to make things possible and accept the possibility. Yeah. Like I remember before there were cell phones. I remember that. I thought of one day that we can do anything on cell phones. Like we can draw, we can do video chat. I knew that before all of this stuff even existed. I just knew it. It's like a memory. And yeah, that's my gift to the world. And I'm okay knowing that. I'm okay knowing that what we see is just a memory. I'm okay knowing that. Others believe it's just like, oh, this is just a moment. Well, yeah, but our future is just a moment. Our past is a memory. And it just really depends on how, you know, you treat your life and how you hear and see things ultimately will carry you to wherever you say you want to go. Because I believe in everybody. And not just because, you know, somebody else believed in me, but because it's just how it works. It's just really how everything works. Yeah. Yeah. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. But I won't speak on it again because, yeah, not everybody's ready for stuff like that. It's kind of scary to think about when people know more than you do. I'm getting a little deep, but I don't know. Like I think we're ready for it. It just depends on who's listening. Because like I tell my son stuff. Like he's 10. I tell him things that like my mom or my dad didn't tell me. And I was like, well, why didn't they tell me things like that? Because they didn't know. So I'm in the future knowing things that I do know. So I tell my son things that I do know. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's interesting because like they're like, oh, he's supposed to be a kid and blah blah blah. Like he's still a kid. He does all of the kid things, but he still has to know what his parent knows. That's just how it's supposed to work. We're passing down things that we can't take with us. Like I can't take all my memories, you know? I just can't. I'm gonna leave them right here in these YouTube sessions because I can't take them with me. And there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah. But here's my door. And I think it's fun to create. Yeah, even if I'm the only one who's willing to go through the door. Yeah. I get sad sometimes thinking about stuff like this because I really don't have anybody else to share it with. I tell people and they're like, not for me, not really. So I'm like, who the heck am I supposed to share any of this information with? People who are like closed-minded, people who just, you know, don't want to hear what reality is because they're part of the, what's the word? Not the matrix, but they're part of like the non-playing character part, you know? I don't know. Yeah, I'm getting real deep, but I think that if I made another channel, I would probably go a little deeper in it, but then I'll probably get like a bunch of weirdos. So maybe I even sound like a weirdo because I'm talking about stuff like, yeah, yeah. This channel is only supposed to be for things that I create and make, not like, what's the word? Don't make up things that people don't want to share. That makes sense. I think that makes sense. Yeah. Because if I say that I'm going to make this cat, like 20 people are not going to share that I made a cat on my live stream. It's just not going to happen. It's just not. Now, if something came in, you know, came into my room and it was a glowing orb and I told people about it and they're like, oh, I kind of believe you, but we need evidence. And then I showed you, you know, more people will want to share stuff like that. But, you know, nothing like that has ever happened. So I'm just drawing on paper. and I'm telling stories about my day, because that's really how it is. I'm sharing a part of my day with random strangers. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I got zombies down here too, y'all. If you guys want to take a picture of the zombie real quick before I get off this live stream. Yep. You can take a picture of the zombie before I get off stream. But yeah, I got to figure out what the next stream is going to be though, and nobody ever really knows what I'm going to draw next. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And if you subscribe, I guarantee you'll get let known of what the next stream will be. Because after I finish this poster, I don't know if I'm going to do another poster. Not saying that I can't or I won't, but I'm not there yet. I usually do things a day at a time. And just like this stream was a day at a time, even though I worked on it yesterday, I could have been like, you know what, I'll just do this off stream and I'll post a picture of it. So, no, no, no. And it's black and white too. People are not really attracted to things that are black and white. But it was a fun experience, and I got to add a bunch of things that I've never seen before. Yep. I got to be a part of something I'd never done before as well. So yeah, all of that makes me really happy. Just just really freaking happy. Yep. Yep. And stay tuned for our podcast too. I'll probably finish editing the next podcast and y'all can take a gander, laugh a little bit. So I add like little clips of things that we're saying, or things that are happening and you know in the time being. So, but thank you all for watching this live stream. I think I'm gonna call this a W because, well, because I made it. And if you want to come back and um, yeah, I hope you do that, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your experience in life as well. Because without experiences, we are just nothing, nothing, nothing. Yeah. So I hope somebody shares this experience as well, and yeah, I hope somebody shares this, because I thought of this right here. I thought about this. I did long, and I was like, you know what? This is gonna be like one of the greatest pieces I've ever created. But I'm just saying that because I'm making it right now. In the future, it could just be like, you made that. Nice. All right, well, what else you got? Like it could just be like one of those situations. And yeah, I'm just drawing stuff. I'm just drawing random zombies, people. I think my chair is up too high. Just figured out my chair was up way too high. All right, as soon as I get down to one person on my live stream, I'm gonna call it, because I am trying to achieve my monetization. But if people are not watching, we are going to find a stream that people are going to enjoy, and we're going to make more of those. And that is how we're going to make it. You get that? We're going to make it just that. Yep. Let me see. Let's see. Oh my gosh, that fan is blowing in my freaking face for the last hour and a half. It's wild. Oh man, I really wish I could share. I really wish I could share this with the rest of the world. Like, yo, did y'all see what I made? Did y'all see this right here? Y'all see what's happening in this specific area? Somebody, I won't say her name, Maria. Man, I said her name already. But she told me that she's a super mom. And she was like, "Can you draw something in reference to me and my son? We like donuts. And can you have us like fighting zombies?" And I was like, that sounds like a great idea. So I drew that. That's her flying. That's her son with a sword and a hook. And those are all of the zombies. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 zombies that they've fought. And I was like, you know what? You just can't have it any other way. It's the best way to make something. And I was like, I made that. I really did. So every one of these pieces has something that is attached to somebody's idea, thought, and process. And I made that. I really did. I made that happen for somebody. I really did. I had a lot of fun doing this. So hopefully we can, yeah, hopefully we can do more of this in the future. Maybe not as small. Maybe the characters might be a little bit larger because I did take a lot of time on this poster and there's a lot of white space still. And I was like, you know what? It's okay. I don't have to stress myself out to figure out what else to draw because I drew a lot, like a whole lot. A whole lot. And I started over here and worked my way this way. And this is what I've created. And yeah, a whole lot of things going on. But, you know, like every part has like a really cool story. Like this guy asked me to draw his dog with a sombrero. And I was like, gotcha. This guy asked me for a hot tub, him and his girlfriend. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zombies. There's a zombie right here in a zombie truck. It says, "We come for brains and pools." Like I drew that because somebody asked me. Blue Gigi asked me to draw this bluegill fish. I remember all of this because they're a part of this. They really are. All of them a part of this. So there's so many things. Let me see. Katie asked me to draw this person painting in the back. Isn't that wild? You can just click to something that, you know, people asked and I was present for it. So, yeah, this is my little floating island. It's kind of floating. It's like separate from everything else, but I made it. I did. I did. It's like some white spots here and there. Oh my gosh, why did I say that? There's some empty little empty spots. And I mean, I can always draw like something else or somebody else. Maybe there's something here. Maybe there's Yoda or Bunny. I don't know. I don't know what that was, but he's leaving a crazy mark behind. It's going across the street. What was that line for? Is that his shadow? That was weird. Why did I do that? Oh, maybe this is the reversal. I think this is the reversal. Yo, I'm writing a book. And it's character called the Reversal. Oh my gosh, so wild. So wild. Oh, I'm gone. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being a part of this live stream as well. And if you subscribe, I so appreciate it. The next time I go live, you guys will get an amazing drawing from me. So, yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Oh, Katie, where'd you come from, Katie? I didn't even see you. Wait, are you still here? Because if you're still here, I'll draw for like another 10 minutes or so. If you're not, I'm just going to call it quits because I think I'm finished. I don't think you got to see everything, but maybe you did. Got to see all the edges that I made all the way around here. Yeah, this little floating island. I wish I could add more, but I don't know what else to add, so I'm not going to. And my phone's on 5%. So, yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one.